Hello everyone. Let us learn soil three-phase system and basic relationships. If you go to ground and pick a handful of soil, you could observe soil grains, some amount of water and organic matter. Also, you can observe some void spaces filled with air in the soil. Generally, in the construction activities, we are not interested with the organic matter, hence consider the soil grains, water and air in our three-phase system. Here I have animated the three-phase system of soil, and here the brown color indicates soil grains, and here and there you can see the blue color one which represents the water, and the white one indicates empty spaces occupied by air. Let me separate this volume as solids phase and then the amount of space occupied by water and the amount of space occupied by air. Let me denote the solids volume as Vs and volume of water as Vw and volume of air as Va. Now, volume of water and volume of air together represents the volume of void spaces in between the soil grains. Overall, the entire volume of soil is represented by the letter V. Let us discuss the mass of this three-phase system. Here, the mass of soil solids is represented as either Ws as weight of solids or Ms as mass of solids and Ww or Mw as weight of water or mass of water. As air has no weight, let us take mass of air as 0. Now, let us learn few definitions in relation to the water present in the void spaces. The water content of soil is represented as weight of water divided by weight of solids into 100. Hence, water content is nothing but the ratio between the weight of water and weight of solids. And let us see how much amount of water is present in the void spaces. That is represented by the term degree of saturation, which is equivalent to volume of water divided by volume of void spaces. It means how much amount of void spaces is occupied by volume of water. Let us learn few parameters in relation to the void spaces present in the soil. First one is void ratio. So void ratio indicates the ratio between volume of voids to the volume of solids, which is represented as E equal to Vv by Vs. And another parameter in relation to the voids is porosity, which represents the amount of voids present in the total volume of soil mass. Hence, N is represented as volume of voids to the total volume into 100. Now learn few parameters in relation to air content present in the soil. The first one is air content AC, which is indicated as volume of air to the entire volume of voids. And next one is percentage of air voids, which is represented as volume of air in the total volume of soil mass. Hence, Na is equal to Va by V. Fine. Now let us learn what is specific gravity. Here, let us take a stone and measure its weight, and we found that the weight of stone as around 72.8 grams, and this weight indicates weight of solids. Now take a large container and place a smaller container inside the larger container and fill this container with water. Now put the stone into the smaller container which is full of water, and hence the stone displaces some amount of water into the larger container as per Archimedes principle. Now take the displaced water, and we have a measuring jar here. Transfer the water to a measuring jar and measure its volume. Here we can observe that volume of water is equivalent to volume of solid as per Archimedes principle. And 1 centimeter cube of water is equal to 1 gram of water, as density of water is 1 gram per cc. And volume of water is equal to the weight of water displaced by the solid. Right? With this understanding, what is specific gravity? G is equal to. Specific gravity G is equal to weight of solids divided by weight of water displaced by the volume of solid. Let us learn with this understanding. Let us define specific gravity further. G is equal to weight of solids divided by weight of water displaced by that solid. Right? And we know that volume of water displaced by the solid is equal to volume of solid, right, as per Archimedes principle. Now, to the specific gravity, divide both the numerator and the denominator by the volume of solids. Weight of water is also divided by volume of solids, and here weight of solid divided by volume of solid can be represented as unit weight of soil solids, and also weight of water and volume of solids can be replaced in the denominator by means of volume of water. Hence, unit weight of soil solids divided by unit weight of water. Or otherwise, we can write density of solids divided by density of water. Specific gravity is equal to density of solids by density of water also can be defined. Right? Now, let us learn some basic relationships between the terminologies so far we have discussed. The first relationship that I am going to discuss now is the relation between N void ratio, N and the void ratio. N is porosity and E is the void ratio. We know that N represents the ratio between volume of voids to the total volume, and volume of voids, we know that total volume is made out of volume of voids and volume of solids. Just reciprocate the previous equation, we will get 1 by N is equal to volume of voids plus volume of solids divided by volume of voids. So just distribute this volume of voids to both the terms in the numerator. 1 plus volume of solids divided by volume of voids. Hence, 1 plus, just bring this volume of solids to the denominator, 1 by volume of voids by volume of solids, which gives you 1 plus, what is volume of voids plus by volume of solids? It is void ratio, right? Hence, 1 by N is equal to E plus 1 divided by E. If I reciprocate it further, I'll get N is equal to E by 1 plus E, right? So this is the first relationship we have derived. From this relationship, let us see what is E is equal to. If I rearrange it, I'll get E is equal to N by 1 minus N, right? Now, our next relationship is the relation between E and W, or otherwise I can say E, W, S and the term specific gravity. Right? Let us take S. And what is S is equal to? S is equal to volume of water in the total volume of void spaces present in the soil mass. And what is volume of water comprises of? Here, I can even write volume of water as weight of water divided by unit weight of water, and let me retain volume of voids as such. And here, instead of weight of water, we know that I'll write here water content W is equal to weight of water divided by weight of solids. So weight of water is nothing but water content into volume of solids. I'll just substitute it in our equation. Water content into weight of solids divided by gamma W into VV. Right? So S is equal to W, and instead of weight of solids, I can write it in terms of unit weight of solids into volume of solids, because weight by volume gives me unit weight, right? Divided by gamma W into VV. Now W divided by what is gamma S by gamma W is equal to just nothing but specific gravity, right? Unit weight of solids divided by unit weight of water gives us specific gravity into volume of solids is there in the numerator. Let me bring it to the denominator. Volume of voids by volume of solids. We know that volume of voids by volume of solids is E. And hence, we get SE is equal to WG. This is one of the famous relationship we often use in soil mechanics. And then, let us learn the relationship between percentage of air voids and air content AC. We know that percentage of air voids is nothing but volume of air in the total volume of soil. Right? Now, divide both numerator and denominator by volume of voids. Divide by volume of voids in both the numerator as well as in the denominator. So, VA by VV divided by V by VV. So, what is VA by VV? VA by VV is nothing but air content. Volume of air by volume of voids is air content divided by, here just bring this volume of voids to the numerator, VV by V. So what is VV by V is nothing but porosity. N into AC. Hence, we'll get NK is equal to N into AC. Let's move on to the next relationship, which is the relation between dry density of soil and void ratio. I can even claim specific gravity also. Let us learn what is dry density is. Dry density represents weight of dry soil mass divided by total volume. Also, I can write weight of dry soil as weight of solids divided by total volume. Right? And whenever weight of solids come into picture, let me write it in terms of unit weight of soil solids into volume of solids divided by V. And when unit weight of soil solids is there, I can use specific gravity into picture. I can bring specific gravity to picture. How? Because G is equal to gamma S by gamma W. Hence, G gamma W into Vs divided by V. Also, I can write V as its components like G gamma W into Vs divided by Vv plus Vs. And just bring this Vv, Vs into the denominator. Vv by Vs plus Vs by Vs is 1. What is Vv by Vs? Our void ratio. Hence, G gamma W by 1 plus E is equal to gamma D. Gamma D is equal to G gamma W by 1 plus E. So, note down this relationship also. Right? So, further relationships we will discuss in the next session. Thank you.